Do you like fire-breathing turtles? Good, because number 90 is, wait for it, Bowser! No, wait, not that fire-breathing turtle, the Pokemon one, Torkoal. Honestly, in terms of design, Torkoal's not that special. Then why do I like it, you ask? Well, for one, I really like turtles, or in this case, tortoises, and fire is one of my favorite types, so yeah. Can't say much else about design, so let's move right into battling skills. Torkoal's BST is 475, which is okay, but just look at that defense. It can take quite a bit of physical punishment. It also has good offenses and HP, topped off with a sucky speed stat. Ugh. Now, abilities. Torkoal can have White Smoke, Drought, and Shell Armor. These are all good, so the choice is ultimately yours. Although I'd advise against Shell Armor since, while it is good, it's a bit inferior compared to White Smoke and Drought. Also, Torkoal's got a pretty diverse move pool. Like most other pure fire types, it can learn a grass type move to neutralize its 3 weaknesses. Now let's painstakingly look at the anime. I say that because sadly, Ash's Torkoal is one of his weakest Pokemon. It has a very low win rate, and of all the battles it did win, it either had the type advantage, or the opponent just wasn't that strong. Yeah, this ticks me off alright. Or should I say, torques me off.
Failure.
But don't let that get you down, Torkoal. You have a simple yet cool design and you're good in battle. When it comes to all competition for 90th place, you kill him with fire. Then withdraw. Here's a hint for number 89. Spell motor backwards. R-O-T-O-M. Yep, it's Rotom. Back in Diamond and Pearl's time, Rotom wasn't really that likable. However, this changed in Pokemon Platinum, where Rotom was given 5 new forms based on real-life appliances. A fan, a refrigerator, a washing machine, a lawnmower, and a microwave oven. And 1 generation later, each form was given a complementing type. Normal Rotom is electric and ghost type, but for each new form, the ghost type changes. Fan Rotom becomes flying type, Frost Rotom becomes ice type, Wash Rotom becomes water type, Mow Rotom becomes grass type, and Heat Rotom becomes fire type. Yes, this is the main reason why I like Rotom, all of its forms. Alright, let's cover design specifically. Normal Rotom, but the appliance forms, I really like all their designs. My personal favorite has to be Heat Rotom, because, again, fire's one of my favorite types, but I still like them all a lot. Now for battling skills, Normal Rotom, again, its stats aren't awful, but they could be much better. However, just look at the stats of all its other forms. Huge defensive boost and a small offensive boost. Also, Rotom need not worry about its ground weakness. Well, unless in Mow, or especially Fan form, since its only ability is Levitate. Too bad its move pool's pretty lackluster, otherwise it'd be near flawless in battle. But despite that, it's still quite good in battle, and every form has an awesome design. That's good enough for me, so Rotom easily earns 89th place. I really like horses. They're cute, nice, and even smart. I'm also gonna say the word Kanto. Kanto, horse, Rapidash. Rapidash looks flipping awesome. It's a horse covered with fire. How is that not awesome? Also, look at that horn. Wait, Rapidash isn't a horse. It's a pony.
My little pony.
Get that shit out of my face. Rapidash is a pony covered with fire. Completely epic. Wah! It's so sad when I have nothing else to say about design! Sorry, got a little carried away there. Let's continue over to battling skills. Rapidash's BST is 500, which is very good, and for the most part, its stats are balanced. If you want to know what it works best as, I guess that'd be a physical sweeper, given attack and speed are its 2 best stats. For abilities, Rapidash has Runaway, Flash Fire, and Flame Body. I'd go for any of those except Runaway, since that one's ultimately useless. As for moves, Rapidash's move pool is diverse, and again, all pure fire types need is no more than a grass type move. For weakness coverage, that is. Rapidash is awesome in terms of both battling and design, and that's why it's my 88th favorite Pokemon of all time. You go, Pony.
My little pony.
Get that out of my face! When you hear the word zoo, what's the first animal you think of? Elephant? Yeah, me too. That's right, 87th place goes to Donphan. With this one, we've got a mix between an elephant and a tire. Yeah, epic, huh? When Donphan curls up and spins around, it looks like a spinning tire. Extremely awesome. Yeah, Donphan may not have any other distinguishing features, well, aside from the trunk and tusks, but the whole tire thing's an extremely innovative concept. Overall, completely epic design. And I guess it helps that I just like elephants. Now for battling skills, once again, 500 is a great BST, and it has great HP, attack, and defense. With subpar special stats and speed, which honestly insults the whole tire concept. For abilities, Donphan can have Sturdy and Sand Veil, and they're both great, so your pick. Donphan's got a diverse move pool too. It can learn a lot of moves from a wide variety of types. And yes, it's good with type coverage. Ground types have 3 weaknesses: water, grass, and ice. And to cover them, it can learn Thunderfang and Firefang, among others. Now onto the anime. Ash has a Donphan, but too bad it's one of his least spotlighted Pokemon. But anime portrayals don't matter that much. With strong battling skills and an epic design, or at least epically conceived design, Donphan spins into 87th place like a tire. Sorry, 2 ground types in a row. Also, another horse. Wait, Rapidash is a pony.
My little pony.
If I have to tell you to get that out of my face one more time, we're gonna have a lot of problems. Anyway, so just one horse. However, this one's not from Kanto, it's from Alola. Yep, it's Mudsnail. But you know what, covered in fire is really epic, but that's all Rapidash really has. Mudsnail just looks more nice and elegant. Clydesdale horses are just that, and to make that into a Pokemon, and you've got one Class E battler. Fine, you got me. I don't really know what else to say about Mudsnail's design, it just looks really cool. So let's go right into battling skills. Yet again, 500 is a great base stat total, and a lot of that goes into HP, attack, defense, and some special attack. This makes Mudsnail a good physical wall, with good offenses to complement that. For abilities, Mudsnail has own tempo, inner focus, and its signature one, stamina, at its disposal. While these are all good, my personal favorite is stamina, since it can make Mudsnail a really annoying opponent to battle. If you're not sure how it works, I'll explain it to you. Each time a Mudsnail with stamina takes a physical attack, its defense will rise 1 stage. Onto move pool, while Mudsnail's isn't that big, it can still learn a lot of powerhouse attacks like Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Super Power, High Horsepower, Mega Kick, Close Combat, and some others. But Mudsnail does have one downside, and that would be weakness coverage. But apart from that, it's still great in battle, and combine that with the cool design, and Mudsnail is awesome. So awesome, in fact, that it's my 86th favorite Pokemon of all time. Careful, don't have a seizure, because number 85 is none other than Porygon Z. Like its pre-evolutions, Porygon Z is based on a computer-generated bird. This is quite a clever concept. Guess what? Nothing else to say about design! So we're moving right into battling skills. 535 is an awesome BST, and apart from its very high special attack, Porygon Z's stats are quite well balanced. Having a good balance of stats is always a good thing, since it can make a Pokemon very versatile. Now for abilities, Porygon Z yields Adaptability, Download, and Analytic. They're all good, but if I had to choose one, it'd probably be Analytic, since Adaptability works better on dual-typed Pokemon, and Porygon Z is better with special attacks, making Download a gamble. Now for its move pool, like most other normal types, Porygon Z has a huge array of moves from a wide variety of types, and that's always a good quality to have. Also, fighting is Porygon Z's only weakness, so to cover it can learn moves like Psychic or Hidden Power, given the latter's type is Psychic or Flying. Too bad I can't talk about the anime, since Porygon Z, and its pre-evolutions, were never shown in it after episode 38. Hopefully that explains my first sentence. But disregarding that, when it comes to battles and design, Porygon Z is epic, which is why it's easily my 85th favorite Pokemon of all time. Surprise! That's the feeling most people get when they come across number 84 in battle, Zoroark. For most people, Zoroark is Unova's Lucario. Not legendary or anything, but just a really cool Pokemon that's easy to like and is very good in battle. First, let's cover design. Here, we've got a black fox with huge hair, and a ponytail for whatever reason. But apart from that, and the ketchup stain on its lip, this design is very badass. Black is an awesome color, and Zoroark pulls that, the dark type, and the fox design off epically. Alright, enough design stuff. Let's cover Zoroark's battling skills. 510 is a great base stat total, and with all that offense and speed, it's a mixed sweeper. Although it sucks on the defensive side. Now, my first sentence may have confused you. I said surprise because Zoroark's ability is illusion, so when it's sent out, it will appear as the last Pokemon in your party, effectively fooling opponents. Call that a Ditto ripoff if you want, but I think most people prefer it this way. Now for Zoroark's move pool, it's quite diverse. In fact, diverse enough to cover its weaknesses. Aerial Ace will cover Bug and Fighting, and Poison or Steel type Hidden Power will cover Fairy. So as you can see, Zoroark is a strong battler, and it has a badass design. So, without question, it illusions into 84th place. Is it sad that I'm just now realizing how bad that pun was? Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Toot too much, and you poop. What's the word synonymous with poop? Poo, dung, feces, dew. Yes, dew. What's that thing you hit to start a fight? A bell? No, a gong. Put those two together and what do you get? Dewgong. Sea lions are just so cute and quite entertaining. Ever been to an aquarium and see a sea lion show? Anyway, yes, I love sea lions, and Dewgong is a nice and simple one. Like most other Gen 1 Pokemon, its design is quite simple, but sometimes less is more. Not too complex or lacking, it's just right. Now let's go to Dewgong's battling skills. Its stats are decent, but not the best. Its BST is 475, and none of its base stats reach above 100. And since it's slightly more defensive than offensive, it works a little better as a wall. For abilities, Dewgong is able to have Thick Fat, Hydration, and Ice Body. Honestly, on Dewgong, Thick Fat is ultimately useless. It's not weak to fire, and it resists ice doubly. But if you can't choose between the other two, I'll help you. If you're an HP junkie, go for Ice Body. If you're a hypochondriac, go for Hydration. And make sure Dewgong knows Hail for the former or Rain Dance for the latter. Onto move pool, it's pretty diverse, but it could be a bit better. But it is diverse enough to make Dewgong good with type coverage, I'll give it that. So, in a nutshell, Dewgong could be a bit better in battle, but its design takes the cake. You most likely won't see my Dewgong on a competitive team, but at least you got to see it here on this list. Dewgong, you do everything right to hit the gong for 83rd place. In Gen 1, I liked Horsey and Seadra. They looked pretty cute and cool, and Seadra was okay in battle, but I always felt like something was missing. Well, yes, both design and battle-wise, but not just that. I always felt like Seadra was incomplete. It needed something to pull its look off even better, like an evolution. And what do you know, one generation later, we were given number 82 on this list, Kingdra. In real life, I kinda like seahorses. They're pretty cute and cool, again. But with Kingdra, we've got an awesome, epic-looking sea dragon. A weedy one. Don't get any ideas. In terms of features, it may be a bit lacking, but again, sometimes less is more. Now for Kingdra's battling skills. With the base stat total of 540, Kingdra is a king. While it may not have any base stats that reach 100, in this case, it's negligible, since, for the most part, they're all balanced. Kingdra, for abilities, can have Swift Swim, Sniper, and Damp. I find Damp ultimately useless, and Swift Swim is pretty good, but I think Sniper is the best choice. Now for the move pool, it's somewhat diverse, but it could be better. But for type coverage, Kingdra's all good. Dragon will cover itself, and Flash Cannon will cover Fairy. And there's one more thing I want to mention. Seadra can have Poison Point for an ability, but when it evolves, it loses that in favor of Swift Swim. Since I find Poison Point better than any other ability Kingdra can have, this disappoints me. But no matter what, Kingdra is epic in battle, has an epic design, and is just epic overall. So, without a doubt, it's my 82nd favorite Pokemon ever. Kingdra, you are a king, brah. I mean, drah. Little secret, I have moles. Wait, I forgot to say a few words there. I have an affection for moles. No, not the skin kinds, the animals. Yep, number 81 is none other than Excadrill. Like I said, I like moles, and with Excadrill, we've got both that and a drill. Badass. Also badass are its claws, and especially those red marks on its stomach. It looks like it was slashed and started bleeding. Cool, right? No? Well, that's your opinion. Now on to battling skills. 508 is a great BST, and Excadrill has a lot of HP and attack with pretty good speed and mediocre defenses and special attack. And abilities, Excadrill can have Sand Rush, Sand Force, and Mold Breaker. These are all very good, so it's up to you. Move pool now. Excadrill's is pretty diverse, and it can learn some really strong attacks. But Excadrill does have one flaw, it's not good with type coverage. It's weak to 4 types, but it can only cover 2 of them. A ground move will cover fire, and Aerial Ace can cover fighting, but it has nothing on water and ground, so it'll have to tough them out. Well, you could go for grass type hidden power, but again, Excadrill's special attack sucks, so that's not really smart. Now let's go to the anime. Iris has an Excadrill. Yeah, that's it. Can't say much else, but I really shouldn't need to, because it seems pretty clear that with its epic design and awesome battling skills, Excadrill easily earns 81st place on this list.